Have you ever been mistaken for something or someone you weren't? You know, like, you get tapped on the shoulder and you're thinking, who in the heck is touching me right now? And she's like, oh, my bad, I thought you were my long-lost cousin. Or you're just minding your own business in medbay when all of a sudden you're being voted off as imposter. Guys, come on, it wasn't me! I'm literally chilling in med. Well, on this day, the same mistakes were made. This takes place my sophomore year of high school. I remember it freezing, so let's say it's around November, December. So while all the cool kids are showing up in these wacky emoji fits in these horrible green Nike fits looking like one of Yo-Yo 808's food selections, I show up with those heavy coats, some boots, and 0 hours of sleep. I looked like an absolute mess. But I was a warm mess. When we first arrive at school, we have to wait in the cafeteria before we go to class. This is where all the students pile up at, and it's a whole war zone lobby. But I digress. I go sit at my table next to my friends who are also dressed for the weather because we're not idiots. Cam is wearing his bulletproof coat, and R is wearing his leather coat. As we're waiting to go to class, all of a sudden, students started screaming. And this isn't your natural, early in the morning, hot Cheeto girl screaming, alright? We looked back, and it looked like half of the cafeteria just got tear gassed. Now, I don't like to point fingers, and I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I think it was the German transfer student. Why me? Is it because I locked the Polish transfer student in the janitor's closet with stink bombs? You what?
Somebody help me. It is very stinky in here.
It wasn't the German transfer student. The dean comes into the cafeteria and says,
"Alright everybody, so apparently one of the students brought a weapon into the building. And now in order to find out who did it, I'm gonna need all the male students to go into the gym and all the female students to stay in here."
So now the boys get up and walk to the gym. We get there and there are like 3 other faculty members in there just standing there. Menacingly. They make us line up next to each other so they can all see us. Then as the dean walks in, the staff just splits into 3 sections. Jackets, pants, and shoes. Now I understand the first 2, but shoes? Seriously? I doubt the student has a weapon in his shoe. Now unless the student happened to be in a wheelchair, then yeah, I get shoes. Cause he wouldn't be able to feel nothing down there anyway. Now the dean chooses the least suspicious people out of the group first so they can go to class. Then the prime suspects stay last so they can go to some third world prison in Brazil. Now side tangent, I feel really bad for all the sneakerheads that got the shoe section. Because the third faculty member was not only just checking their shoes, but he was folding them. Folding them! Like, he was literally crunching the shoes. You can hear them break. Crease. It was horrible. It was a massacre. I could see tears falling out of all of their eyes. They were so sad. Especially the one that had his Denver Nugget 3s on. I know he was upset. And this was the worst time for this to happen because it was also dress down day. You know these seniors come looking fresh for these freshmen. So the dean starts picking other students.
You, and you can leave. Get to class and behave.
You gotta be kidding.
Now, the rest of you are here because you are highly suspected of bringing a weapon to the school. We're on a suspect hunt, and don't think we don't know how to weed them out. We're on a suspect hunt, and don't think we don't know how to weed them out.
Now at this point, it's almost ridiculous at how bad their detecting skills are, because most of these students are either A, honor students, B, weebs, and Sheldon. Like, no one in this NBA lineup is bringing a weapon to the school. He finished picking the rest of the students, and Arcam and I are still there. Even my friend Isaiah got up before us, and his fight-win ratio is off the charts. He even hit a girl one time. If that doesn't sound like comethazine bring weapon to school energy, then I don't know what is. No, she hit him first, so it was rated E for everyone, but still. All that's left now are the wannabe gangsters with those gun phone cases sticking out of their pockets, and then us. So I'm honestly thinking to myself, they can't possibly think it's us. There is so much evidence surrounding the fact that we are probably the most innocent students in this gym right now.
Alright, you 3 can go to class. No, not you 3. You are the prime suspects.
Wait, what? Why?
You think I was born yesterday? The big black coats? Pause. The black beanies, the winter boots? You guys are dressing like it's freezing outside. What do you have to say for yourselves? Now that that's all figured out, I'm just gonna go ahead and call the police. The fuck was that?
Sir, those three weren't the suspect.
They weren't? Then who was?
Worst detective ever. Yeah, it turns out that the one behind the weapon was one of the female students. So the boys went through all of that for it to be one of the girl students. And you wanna know why she brought the pepper spray, Batman? Because she lost a fight while standing up. She had the higher ground. Yeah, sounds unbelievable, right? You want the proof? I got the proof. Look.
Whoa.
Damn, bitch, let me go.
She also brought other weapons, but I wasn't there for that. I was only there for this one. So. Hey, yo, what's good, guys? You made it to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to thank my boy Yo-Yo for lending his voice. Go check him out. He's literally a brother to me, you know what I'm saying? He also can't cook, and he needs the support, all right? He made these horrible, ugly-looking green tacos, and he's holding Saga hostage. I need you guys to just go show him some love so he can release Saga out the basement. And I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah.